Hey, collective, what's going on? Trying to turn off my phone and it won't turn off. It's like telling me to keep it on here. Um, so we'll go ahead and keep that music on in the background. I heard that this is for a group of you out there that'll be watching this. This is going to be a very big, powerful week for you. I heard taking on Goliath or taming Goliath, something to that effect. It's like something that's felt very big in your life, something that's been difficult to maneuver, something that's been scary, something that's just kind of been like, God, am I ever going to break through this ceiling, this barrier? This is the week it happens. So this is a really big, powerful week of transformation for a group of you. And I love to hear that. Still got paint all over my desk. So I apologize. I'm going to go home and paint after I do this week's videos. And I finally found my storage unit keys. I could not find my keys to my storage unit, so I couldn't finish moving. I refused. I refused to go and spend another $20 on another stupid lock. So put me back a couple weeks, but I found it. I knew it would turn up. I knew it would. I just had to be patient. Okay, that's the message this week. You're staying dedicated to your goals, and your effort is going to reap a lot of success. I'm seeing somebody drawing. It is literal. It is for a lot of people. It is not for one person. They, okay. And I also heard that somebody's determined to get their baby back. I also heard this too. Jesus, this card's really talking. This deck, I mean, these are new from a subscriber. Thank you so much. I love you for the gifts. And of course, I'm always going to use them. And when people send me gifts like that, I usually ask them to give me a topic for a reading, and I'll do a general reading for that person, using that topic. So thank you for the subscribers who do that. I really appreciate it. Okay, there's something here about someone knows. Like, you may not know the whole big picture, and you're not meant to know the whole big picture of something of your future here, but you know enough to get started where you are. And that's what they're wanting to focus on, and they're saying as you dedicate yourself to that, oh my gosh, so much comes to you like quit with the quickness. It's like so fast that it comes in. It seems illogical. It seems very illogical. I also just heard that something on a day that you've considered damned for eternity or something, just like a painful memory to a day, obviously. But they gave me that. I'm hearing that a day you've damned to hell for eternity. Like every time you see it, you're like, ugh. There's something about a really good surprise coming in on this particular day that's going to help rewrite history for you. Oh God, this is gonna bring so much relief to your heart. I couldn't. The tears just poured out of me. It's like you're not going to be able to control this. So much relief is coming to you this week because of your dedication. Even when you felt like you faltered, you didn't falter. You may have taken longer than you needed to, but your heart knows where it wants to be. Your heart knows that you are a spiritual teacher through and through. Your heart knows that you're a leader through and through. And you got to remember that it's like people are not as advanced as you are. So when you say things to people and it makes total sense to you, it's logical to you, it's not making total and logical sense to the people around you. So for the longest time, you have discounted yourself as being the one that's inferior, the weird one, or the one that's got the problems. It's like feeling insignificant where you are, but that's because you've been around people who have made you feel insignificant, because they only want to talk about the things that are important to them. They only want to do the things that are important to them. They're not willing to open and expand their mind to the possibilities and the ideas that you've brought to the table. And because of that, it's made you feel like you were in the wrong because you've been surrounded by all these people all this time. But the truth is, you are the light. You are the beacon of light in this place. You are meant to break out of your shell and shine in front of these people to show them what's possible. Because when you do that around people who thinks that what you're doing is impossible, and you turn around and you show them that it is possible, and they knew who you were before, and they know who you've become and what you've done, you give them hope. So even though things have been difficult for a period of time and you may have looked crazy to others, or things have just kind of, it's like it's all purposeful. And remember, I'm also hearing, never negate your bad experiences. For the 100, I just heard a song and I don't remember what it is. I think my daughter listens to it. And it says 100 bad days brings 100 or 100 good stories. So don't ever discount the things that you've been through, because those stories, those bad days, are going to be the things that help uplift and give other people hope when they realize that other people have come out and done things the way, like made it through the way that you've made it through. You've done an amazing job. They're very proud of you, and you're going to have a really big, powerful week for whoever's resonating with this. All right, so let's see. They want me to read this as in week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. All right. I have to blow my nose. Let me pause so you don't hear it. Okay, so week 1, this is what you're going to be doing this week. It's like you're going to be letting go of things that aren't serving you anymore, and you're going to be able to release burdens from the past that you haven't been able to release for a long time. I'm telling you, this is the week when you're going to start seeing the fruits of your labor and feeling that emotionally. You're going to feel that burden lift. Excuse me. There's also something about you finding a new way to express your emotions this week. Like something that normally takes you, like really throws you off kilter. Let's just use, I'm going to use anger as an example because that's one that I have a difficult time processing. So I can relate to that. Let's just say your anger gets triggered this week and that's a difficult thing for you to deal with. There's going to be an opportunity this week, which means that you are going to have an opportunity to get angry, because in order for you to process and ascend past your pattern, that means you got to be put into that place, that environment, emotional environment, feeling that emotion that you're trying to break through. You're going to break through it this week. You're going to find a way to deal with some type of situation or emotion that you've not been able to do successfully in the past. There's something about this week you find a new way to get things done and break through a barrier you haven't been able to break through in a long time. And it's going to invigorate you. It's going to make you feel empowered. It's going to make you feel like I can finally let things go. I've found the thing that's going to help me release this trash that's sitting in my heart that I'm ready to let go of. All right. From that point, okay, as you clear that out this week, and it's like you're finding, if that's what's happening this week, you're finding a successful way to release things that you haven't been able to release successfully in the past. And because of that, you start this powerful new cycle with the new moon eclipse here, where you can definitely expect some deep change to happen. Because when you do that clearing, it makes space for the new ideas and new opportunities to come in. It's like your closet. Source was not able to dump these new opportunities and new ideas on you until this was cleared, because your perspective had not shifted yet from whatever this was. You weren't ready to get this information yet because your perspective still had not shifted enough from this energy in order to get to this. So now that you've released this and you're doing that this week, you figured something out this week, really big decision you made this week to dedicate yourself and figure something out, which is putting you into this really powerful place to receive an opportunity to change your life on a physical level. And then you go into week 3, which is the super moon for you. The energy of the super moon is amplified, propelling you toward powerful actions and bold manifestations. So this is like the week where you can really goose up your energy and bring in powerful manifestations. It's like really watch your words this week and your actions. Let them align with what you've been doing here, because it's like in no time you bring something in. And then you have this let go of the past pain and embrace your personal transformation, stepping fully into your power. Yeah, this is amazing. You see how you go from the cleansing waning moon to the full moon down here? I love this. You got the new moon and then the full moon. It's like basically telling you a cycle. Within a month, something majorly changes for you in a way that you really want it to change. So let's get into the tarot and see if the tarot, well, they want me to go into here again. Like, this is the week you really dedicate yourself. Yeah. Okay. And this is what's happening. What you're dedicating yourself to is knowing that you've been juggling too many things. All right. Maybe you've been celebrating a little too much. Maybe party a little too much. Or not. Oh, okay. These just confirm everything I just said. This week, something that's really been a big problem for you, like, D-Day, I was talking about taming Goliath. This is the week it happens. For some reason, you're able to really find balance this week. It's like it's going to be very clear to you what's in the way and what needs to be like moved to the top of the list and what can be pushed to the bottom. As you move certain things to the top of your list, you're going to find that you naturally find balance in your days because you're in alignment with your inner being, which makes you an easier receptor, let's just say, for a receiver of impulses. So then when you're doing that, your day is going to feel like you're just kind of going through your day feeling celebratory energy, just going through your day because you've moved things that have been pushed to the bottom of your list to the top. That's the new that's coming in. And because of that, you are going to be feeling like you're doing, it's just like you're going to flip this week. Like you're doing night and day difference compared to how you've been doing. It's going to feel like a breath of fresh air. Finally, you can come up for air and breathe. You may be receiving an apology this week, okay? And whatever this apology is to you, it brings about a fresh opportunity. Something like maybe an opportunity for you to let bygones be bygones, to allow you to move forward. I did say like something in the past that happened where it's like you remember that date or something. It's just like you remember something. It's like something about that happens this week, like an apology for whatever happened comes in, and that's how things get flipped on their head, and you're able to let go and move on. I love this. Insights gained from a new experience, job, or partner. So let's see what this is about. Look at this. I split right to the Ace of Cups and the Chariot. So this could be a new love, a new partner. I also did get home, and somebody who's been trying to get pregnant for quite some time, you're going to be successful. You're going to be successful at doing that. Like, this is your year for that. Like somebody who's been doing in vitro fertilization, I just heard for about 3 years, trying for 3 years. Okay. Ah, okay, so this is a week. It's like this is the week everything can change for you. This is the week you get it right. You haven't been getting it wrong. It just wasn't the time for this to happen, and now it's the time for this to happen. I mean, you've got the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles and the new opportunity here. You get to celebrate. You get to live your life happily. There's something about you finally being set free this week. It's like you finally get to be set free. The 12th is a significant date for you, 3/12. Very important, powerful day of freedom. Okay, they want me to leave it there, so that's what I'm going to do. See you in the next one. Peace and love.